In part 1 of what we're calling Baby Grandmama, we took you back in time to show you our unconventional path to become parents. Despite what others may say, we believe that Uma's origin story is a tale of alchemy and science, of poetry and progress, of two humans in love and the village of women that rallied around us to make our dreams come true. But after Uma's birth and as time passed, life moved on, as it does, and a few significant things changed for our special close-knit village. In today's video, we explore why.
So we built this big, beautiful village, and then Uma was born, and
we were so close and so intimate, and we had worked together as this team for years. I think the bond felt so unbreakable, and
we rode this wave, and it was hard to know what to do with all of that momentum after that and to re-establish a new normal.
And as Elliot and I became not just individuals, but became parents at that point, and we really began to envision what could our family look like, and what is our family dream, and we've really felt called to travel.
Yeah, we felt in a way indebted, but we also knew that we needed to live our life and our truth and do what felt right for our family. And when we told Matt's parents that we were leaving,
there was obviously hurt on everyone's behalf, because this team and this village that we used to surround Uma felt like it was getting broken up.
Though they were so supportive of us chasing our dreams, it came at the cost of them losing us in a physical way.
That felt so challenging and so vulnerable because we were making a decision that would have an effect on so many people.
Come over here. Tricked you.
She did not eat very good.
Oh, we had a cook.
But she could eat anything she wanted.
Yeah,
But, you know, since we've been traveling, I think distance makes the heart grow fonder, and I think it was like we ripped the Band-Aid off, and my parents got to see these YouTube videos and kind of see where we're going and get to understand us on a different level, and I think the distance allowed us to appreciate the amazing sacrifices that they made for us. You know, there came a week where my mom and dad realized that they were totally free.
We have told Matt's parents they can come out and join us whenever they would like, so we planned this week out in the Pacific Northwest to gather on this island off of the coast of Washington.
And my mom's great friend had a cabin out here, so we just got to spend the week together.
You know, it had been 2 months, but we just immediately clicked again and dove back into old ways of relating to each other, and it was just fun. Stop. Right now.
You know, people keep asking me, how do I feel when you guys are traveling around the world?
That's a tail.
You know, like with Uma being gone. But even from the very beginning, remember I would always say, once I gave birth, my job was done, my part of the story is done. Now I'm passing her on to you guys for you to continue the story and let us know what your journey is. Do I miss you guys? Terribly, I miss you. Of course I do. But I keep telling myself, I'm not the first grandma to have her grandkids or her children move away, and I won't be the last.
And through watching our videos and through seeing what we've been doing, I think they've been able to really get it and show up with it, for them to kind of get to be part of what we're doing.
And I am very envious of what you guys are doing. I look at that and I just think the courage you guys have doing this, I admire you for it, because I know I couldn't do it. There's a small part of me thinking this is so cool, but I know I don't have the strength or the courage or the energy, I suppose, to go on something like what you're doing.
So you can probably assume that my mom is like the strongest woman in the world to exist. I mean, she gave birth at 61 years old, but if you don't know this already, my mom's also the funniest and goofiest and most enjoyable person to be around.
All right,
Here comes the puppy.
Okay.
No one cares.
Don't silly.
Come on, Fox.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today.
I think one of the neatest parts of sharing our journey with the world was seeing how much it impacted people and inspired them, and even encouraged other people to become surrogates for loved ones in their life.
If you have the ability to be a surrogate for anybody, whether it be a friend, relative, child, cousin, what have you, gay, straight, doesn't matter. To me, it is the gift that keeps on giving. To seriously have been able to experience what I got to do was more of a blessing for me. I think it really humbled me and made me appreciate life a little more, just to see that while I'm on this earth, this planet of ours, that I could bring some form of joy and happiness to somebody to that level. That to me is like living the ultimate dream of doing something good while we're here on this planet.
Seeing how well received it was really felt like an invitation for us to continue to show up in this space and to share and to document and to build a community. Creating UMA was such a deliberate act of intentionality, and we just wanted to continue, now that we're parents, having that same intentionality in our life and to continue to show up in the same deliberate way and to dream of what we want our future to look like and not be afraid to be imaginative and creative in our life and with the direction we want to go.
To the beach we go.
My mom really taught us that it's important to live out loud and it's important to share your story because of the influence it can have on everyone.
Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day.
Well, what was most inspiring for me to carry your child was it took quite a sacrifice. And that sacrifice at an age of in the 60s is really remarkable. And I think that I felt very, very lucky to be a part of all of it. And I couldn't be more proud of what she's done. It is truly a sacrifice for your family and our granddaughter.
Listen to the ocean, let its unsaid words be spoken, and I'll let my mind be carried by the waves.
The week with my family was everything that it was supposed to be.
Being together was such a special time because it felt like we were reminiscing on one journey while beginning a new journey.
It was cathartic, it was meaningful, it offered us peace.
Finding new ways of relating to each other and finding ways to be with this new normal.
But mostly, more than anything, it was just fun.
But I like my little children to eat them. Come, my little pretties.
Thank you so much to Matt's parents and to my sister and for everyone that is the community around us, and especially to all of you, our community online. We feel constantly so held and supported.
The village around Uma extends so much farther than just my mom and Elliot's sister and my family. We realized that by sharing our story, it really branched out to this entire community, and so many of those people are you, and we're just so appreciative you care about our little family and our little story and our weird kind of unconventional life, and we can't thank you enough.
We truly are so grateful for this, and it almost makes me emotional just saying it. Like, thank you so much for being here with us. And finally, please consider taking this piece of advice from Matt's parents.
Does that look better, Al?
Yep, looks good.
Like, make sure, no, how am I going to say this?
Like, share, like,
Have your
comment,
daddy say it.
share.
Okay.
Make sure.
That you like, and you share, and you send this on to somebody else.
Oh, that is good. That's really good.